Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got a special treat today. I am out on a different bike. This is my 2008 CRF 150R. Um, this is my dirt bike. I just did some little bit of work to it, get it up and running. So I had a sub ask me to do a wheelie tutorial, and I'm really not the best person to do it. Um, I'm just starting out. I've actually only been trying to really perfect riding a wheelie. Maybe the last month. I've made decent progress, I feel, but there's way better people than me. I recommend Brian636. The dude is phenomenal with tutorials. Um, I can tell you what I've kind of picked up in my I guess journey of trying to learn, cuz I do want to learn. I can pop the wheel up, but I've been able to do that for a while, but like what I want to do is I want to be able to control it. I want to be able to do those 5 mile an hour wheelies, stall out, and then keep going. Like that's my goal, and hopefully I can achieve it. The reason I'm on this bike is because I do not want to damage my XR. That's the reason. This bike, if I total it, wreck it, whatever, it it's not that big a deal. My XR is the only road motorbike I have. I really don't want to damage it. Once I learn and can do it on this, then I will transfer what I learned over to my XR and start doing it on there. If anybody wants to see some XR wheelies, Two Stroke Jake has an XR and he does a really good job at showcasing what it can do stunt wise. If anybody's interested in that, I would recommend checking those two gentlemen out. They are way better than I at doing that. But um, this bike is a little bit more difficult to do a wheelie on because it's way touchier. I know it's a 150cc, but if anybody's ever driven a racing bike, the untapped power that they have that normal motorcycles don't is insane. Like the instant torque. Like look up the videos of it's the Honda's 450 LR. Look how many people complain about how touchy that throttle is. That's how racing bikes are. That's why I have a huge respect for Brian636. Um, just what he can do with a high powered bike is insane. With lower CC bikes, you have to really perfect that pop and get it directly in balance zone because you don't have enough engine power to bring it in and out, in and out. Um, but the problem is with the higher torqued bikes, you can bring it in and out of your balance zone as you drop and stuff, but you also have the danger of a little bit too much throttle and you're going back. And so for now, I'm at the stage of bringing it up to exactly where I envision it in my mind. Pop it up to that perfect level. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. So for right now, I am not trying to hit balance point. I'm trying to controlled pop it up just under balance point, hit the brake, drop it down. And I'm trying to get the muscle memory because I used to race this bike and I would only use the front brake. Turning and stuff like that, I would just slam the front brake down and stand my back tire up and turn. I'm not used to using the back brake. I would rarely use the back brake. Even on my street bikes, the back brake, you use that, it locks up. You only have like 10% stopping power on your back brake because when you slam that front, all the weight goes forward and then all your weight's sitting over that front tire. You really need to mash down on that front tire. Most people think it's dangerous to slam that front brake, but it's if you have a good front tire, you should not be worried about that. It's not going to come out from under you. I used to drive my Yamaha R6 like that. I would do 160 miles an hour, and I had no problems. But the difference between this is the torque. The XR, you have to, when you pop it, you need to end in balance point. I've hit balance point a couple times on this bike since I've been trying to practice, but honestly, I am not comfortable in balance point. It feels so weird. Like you feel like you're about to fall backwards. So need to get used to a couple things. I need to get used to slamming my back brake down whenever I feel scared or uncomfortable. And I need to also slowly get used to being in balance point and that responsiveness of the throttle on this bike. But hopefully we get it. Hopefully get it worked out. Gonna put my visor down because this bike's kind of loud. I did warm the bike up, so I'm not just dry starting it. This is a carbureted bike also. Honestly, I prefer carbureted. I mean, if you're gonna do like some long-term trips and stuff like that, then yeah, a fuel injected is nice because you might be changing elevation a lot. Man, if you're planning on working on your own stuff and souping up your own stuff as a beginner, dude, go carbureted. It's so much easier to figure it out. There's plenty of videos. Oh, one more tip. My idle is set high on purpose. That is to help with the torquiness of the throttle. But let's get started. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna power wheelie it up first. See, that's what I used to be able to do. Now, what I'm practicing is hit the back brake, slow down to where my foot's already on the brake, and then pop, and then down, and pop, and down, pop, and down. I want to get to where every time I say pop, and down, that's what I'm doing. See, we're gonna pop and down. See, that one got a little squirrely, but we still controlled it. That's what my goal is so far. Pop, down, pop, down, pop, down, and down. See? As I get more comfortable, I'll progress and get better and better. But baby steps for now. Baby steps. Pop, down, down. See, I got squirrely, immediately went down. Pop and down. This bike has enough power to flip me backwards. I can power wheel it very easy. I mean, you know, I don't have to do the clutch, but I find the clutch is a more precise way of getting it up and down. I want to know where that pop's gonna land me. If I just give it gas, the tire could spin and I don't know where I'm gonna end up. But that's what I've got so far. I'll try and update y'all as I go for those of y'all who want to see me progress. I would love to be able to do this on the XR. Another thing, do not whiskey throttle. If you pop it up and it's not where you look, that was a good spot. That was where I wanted to be. But if you pop it up and it's not where you want, you start going crooked, immediately set it down. Don't try and throttle out. You will loop. That's a tip that I picked up that was very helpful too. Don't just try and yam. Don't do that. You will come backwards, especially on a bike like this. I recommend anybody who wants to learn, do not do it on a bike you love. You will crash. I've looped this bike out since I've tried to start doing this. But it's a dirt bike. I mean, you could throw it on the ground and it'll be fine. Motorbikes, you're gonna screw up all kinds of stuff. Get you a small bike, get you a dirt bike, learn, and then progress. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe.